guys, Alchemist here, and I got something nice for you. So I felt like I needed to talk on this subject to inform some of you guys, but also too, since it kind of relates to what I do on my channel when it comes to gaming, anime, and stuff. Conversations like this have to be talked about and discussed. So recently, Pepe Le Pew, some of y'all probably don't even know that cartoon character because it's before y'all time. It was before my time as well, but because I grew up with a big generational gap, I watched Looney Tunes and know of the character and watched a lot of the cartoon. You got people that never even watched this cartoon. Before some of y'all even was born, y'all never watched this cartoon character. He is like 75 years old. He's a really very old cartoon character. And people are canceling him because they feel like he insinuated R-A-P-E, because I can't say it, the word is sensitive on YouTube. They believe he gave off them vibes, right? And this I know some people didn't watch the cartoon, because the point of the cartoon was there was this female cat that somehow got a white paint fell on her, so she ended up getting a white stripe on her body. So she looked like a skunk, but she wasn't a skunk. And you have this male skunk that seen that female cat but thought it was a skunk and was like, oh, she look pretty, I'm finna make my move on her. He tried to make a move on her, and he's the character was based on like French people. So French people are known to be very romantic and stuff. So you ever did kissing her arm and hand, telling her how beautiful she is and how you want to take her out and all that stuff and be with her. But the whole comedy around the cartoon was the skunk not knowing that that's a cat, and the cat not wanting to be around the skunk because the skunk stunk, right? To be honest, if they was trying to cancel him, the main reason they should cancel him because he was based on the stereotype of French people being romantic, but they got body odor, they stink. But we cancel him over R-A-P-E insinuations that he never did in the cartoon. He never, you can say harassed, but he never did that. It never went that far. It never insinuated that. But this I know people never watched the cartoon, because at the end of some of the episodes, the girl cat will be chasing after him and trying to kiss up on all up on him, because there's plenty of time where he wasn't stanking anymore. The reason she ran away because he was a skunk. He stunk. But the moment he smelled good and wasn't stinking anymore, she was chasing after him and was trying to kiss up on him and stuff. You can look up the clip. It's literally online, but people don't do their research anymore. People look at, this is a bad habit in our generation. People look at a title of any article, any topic, and they run with it. They don't do their research, none of that. They just hit the road with it and say, hey, this is the truth. If the title said that's true, it's true, when literally you can do like a 5-minute research and see that it's not true at all. So they cancel him because they thinking he give off that type of vibes when he doesn't. That was like, it was just harmless, simple comedy. But people these days make things way more complicated and complex than what they really are. It literally was a simple concept, and people were running with it and always trying to make it seem way worse than what it actually is. But the reason it started because Space Jam 2 cut him out the movie. Even though the first movie he only had like 3 lines. He's a side character. He's not the main character like Bugs Bunny or anything. But they cut him out Space Jam 2 because of the scene they recorded. And I actually believe they should have kept that scene inside the video to make little kids understand that the old cartoon never influenced Pepe Le Pew actions. It never influenced it. It always gave off that impression, don't be this guy or you're not going to get a woman. Do not be this guy. And same goes for a lot of other cartoons. I mean, like Johnny Bravo. Johnny Bravo is just like Pepe Le Pew. He chased after women, but he got turned down. That was the comedy. We knew Johnny was never going to get a woman because of the way he was acting. It always gave off the impression, don't act like Johnny Bravo or you won't get a woman. They always gave off that impression. Every woman beat the crap out of Johnny whenever he tried to force himself upon them. But I digress. The scene they cut out was basically Pepe was hitting on a woman, one of the actors. She beat him up, and then LeBron James grabbed him and said, "Hey, you can't be grabbing on people without consent." I think that should have stayed in the movie, because then not only would kids would have laughed and adults would have laughed, it still would have gave off that wisdom like, "Hey, don't touch a woman without consent." Simple as that. Even said he got a restraining order against him from the female cat that he was chasing after, which even give off the more insinuation what Pepe is doing is not good. Do not be like him. But for some reason, people feel like he was influencing kids and adults to act that way. Not once did I grow up and think I want to be like Pepe Le Pew. Not once did I think what he's doing is okay. Not once have I done that. And it goes back to the argument how people always say, no, you can't cancel this, you can't cancel that. This person is free. He can do whatever he want. We gotta teach our kids and raise our kids right on what's right and what's wrong. If y'all had that same argument for, I don't know, like WAP, for example, with freaking Cardi B and crap. Y'all argument was, she's a grown woman, she makes music her way, kids shouldn't be listening to her anyway, you should be raising your kids right and stuff like that. Don't that goes for any type of entertainment and art? If a little kid watching a show or a cartoon, you as their parents should be supervising them and letting them know the real. If I seen my kid watching Pepe Le Pew and he was laughing, I would have told my child, yeah, it's funny, but just know, do not touch a woman without consent. That is wrong. Boom. Right then and there, I just taught my kid the valuable lesson. Yeah, you can laugh at him because what he's doing is wrong. Do not ever do that. And everything will be cool. But in our society, people are too soft. They're too soft now, and they'd rather cancel things instead of having an open discussion about things. And open discussion is how you solve things in life. That's how you get a real solution instead of canceling things. What's really hilarious to me is, and the problem I have about cancel culture is, y'all so hyped to cancel things that aren't important. Me, I don't care if Pepe Le Pew got canceled or not. My main thing is, you canceling things in the past when you know things have changed a 180 from the past. Back then, it wasn't no equality in marriages. Gay marriages wasn't acceptable. Things molestation, all that stuff wasn't talked about. People wiped it under the rug. They didn't want to talk about it and stuff. Today and age, everything is more open about what you want to do. If you want to be gay, you can be gay. You want to be transgender, you can be transgender. If you can do whatever you want, right? So of course, back then, you could cancel a lot of stuff because times have changed. So why are you wasting your time on past things when you know it's not going to be accepted in today's age? That's why they canceled it out of Space Jam before they even told everybody. Space Jam 2, they had already said we're going to take Pepe Le Pew out because it's not acceptable. It's not open enough in today's age. They know how sensitive people are with topics these days now. So why go in the past when you know everything was against what's today back then? You're wasting time on a cartoon character at that. On a cartoon character. You got Pepe Le Pew back then that you could cancel because of how you acted. Johnny Bravo back then. I don't know if y'all remember that cartoon, Puka. Puka literally chased after Guru 24/7. She was harassing that ninja. She was harassing that man, tackling him, kissing him without consent. And we ain't talking about canceling her or anything. Why go back in the past when we need to worry about more important matters in present day? We still don't have race equality in present day. We still working on marriage equality in present day. Politic issues in present day. Celebrities that get away with saying certain things or doing certain things because they're famous and y'all too afraid to go against them. There's plenty of public issues that we need to worry about today and age, and y'all waste y'all time on past cartoons? Cartoons? This is blasphemy to me. This is unheard of. And I feel like this needs to be an open discussion because if we keep letting stuff like this slide, we're going to get to that point where they start canceling anime for certain stuff that they show and do for comedy. They're going to start canceling movies more. They're going to feel like everything is oppressive and no one going to have a freedom of speech to do or say what they want because people are too sensitive and soft. There are plenty of cartoon characters and movie characters, anime characters, stuff that goes based off of stereotypes just to be funny. It's satire. Don't be soft. It's just stereotype. I'm me being black. Do you know how many times I grew up and someone made a black stereotypical joke? I didn't get offended. I laughed because I know it's just comedy. It don't bother me. I'm not soft. I understand stereotypes. Everybody got stereotypes towards them. Every race, every gender, every sexuality. We all got stereotype jokes thrown at us. Are we gonna be soft and just feel like no one should say anything bad or jokes about us? No, because life isn't fair. No one owes us understanding. It don't matter what I want. If I go outside right now and tell somebody that I don't believe in having a gender, or I don't consider myself black, do you think that person gives a? Do you think that person care about what I believe in? No, I'm just a random nigga to him. You don't have to understand me, and I don't have to understand him. He can believe in whatever he want to believe or she want to believe. That's what people don't understand these days. You don't have to understand somebody. Let the person be what they want to be. But my thing is, though, don't try to force your beliefs on other people just because you believe it. It's like Christianity, religion. Y'all don't like it when someone try to force their religion on you when that's not what you believe in. So why try to force your cancel culture or your sexuality beliefs and stuff on other people when that's not what they believe in? I mean, I give an example, super straight. Why is there such thing as a term, super straight? People make life way more complicated than it has to be. Believe in what you believe in, have your own opinion, and keep it moving. Stop trying to force people to join your side and stuff. You don't have to do that. You don't have to try to make something revolutionary if it's not that important. Something that's revolutionary is like equality in marriages and your open sexuality and you know, race equality and stuff. That type of stuff is revolutionary that need to be spoke up on. But canceling a cartoon when you're supposed to be raising your kids and let them know what's right and wrong with cartoons, and no matter what a cartoon do, it's not finna switch your kid mind up if you raising them right. My parents raised me right, and not once how I looked at a cartoon and it swayed my mindset. Not once. I mean, look at Family Guy. We got freaking an old man that's a child molester, and we ain't canceling him. Mr. Herbert or Quagmire having sex with multiple different women because we know that's their sticks. That's what their character is based on. Not once Family Guy influenced them type of actions on people and make them think that it's okay. Same thing with South Park. They talk about everything wrong that are insensitive. And not once have we tried to cancel South Park because we know they making fun of the topic. They're not trying to influence the topic. Sometimes people get so sensitive they don't want to have an open discussion about certain topics, and the best way to get the ball rolling for people to have an open discussion about it is by cracking a joke about it, or someone being directive and bringing the topic up. We can't keep swiping everything under the rug, people. We can't just keep swiping under the rug. It needs to be brought up and talked about. But yeah, that's my thing about cancel culture. I think it's just a trend for people to try to be popular, and that's very scary. That as long as everybody complain about it on Twitter, we can cancel something. That is scary because most of these people do no research at all. They just hop the bandwagon and do the herd mentality when what they canceling is they have no actual just rights to cancel something without the right research and identifications. But that's all I want to bring to the table. Just give an open discussion about it, how I feel about it. Let me know how y'all feel about cancel culture. Do y'all think them canceling Pepe Le Pew will actually cause anything? I don't think it'll change anything. I think it was a waste of time, and it's something back in the day that people don't even watch anymore. I think it's a waste of time, especially for kids these days. Kids these days will never even watch Looney Tunes. Some kids these days don't even know what Looney Tunes is. But it is what it is. Hope you guys like this different type of video. I'm gonna start, like I said, I'm gonna start posting videos about what I like to talk about, like what I like to do. Just get more connected with you guys. Be happy about content I'm making and have fun with content I want to make. You know, things I'm actually interested in. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new. Until next time, stay up.